Oliver from Rugby League, in my opinion, here. And it is time today for another player quiz. I'm here today with Toulouse Olympique's Jy Hitchcox. How are you today, Jy?
I'm very good, thanks, mate. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, no worries. And before we get started, I should say, if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, you'll probably notice that it's daylight currently for Jy. It is actually 7:30 at night in France, and it is still crystal clear as day. Where you must live in a great part of the world.
Yeah, mate, it's in its peak. I think it's latest time it gets dark.
Well, I think Jy's just dropped out.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I've got you.
Yeah,
Just
sorry,
dropped out.
mate.
That's all good.
Yeah, no, I think in summertime its peak is 10 p.m. latest time it gets dark. So yeah, at the moment about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So
yeah, well, over here in Australia, as you'd know, we couldn't imagine anything like that. So it just must be surreal.
sorry, mate. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I've got you there. I've got you there.
That's all right. Well, today I'm going to be quizzing you on 3 clubs. So your NRL club, the West Tigers, your Super League club, the Castleford Tigers, and your current club, Toulouse Olympique. Although I should say Toulouse could very well soon be a Super League club, currently first in the championship, undefeated. Tell us a bit about the season and how things are going there.
Yeah, well, my first year of my contract over here, it got obviously cancelled with COVID. I think we only got the 5 games out, so that was a pretty disappointing. But no, this year we've been really good, mate. We've recruited a few good players, high-end Super League players, and yeah, we're looking really good. Obviously undefeated, and everyone's sort of just buying into the goal we set. And so far, so good, mate. So yeah, got one more game left in the regular season, and then got a semi-final at home here in France. And then if we win that, we get the promotion final in France as well. So fingers crossed, mate. And yeah, guess we'll find out in a few weeks.
Yeah, well, you know what? End of the day, right now, none of that matters unless you do well in the quiz.
That's it.
So why don't we just get straight into it? We'll start off with the West Tigers question. So 4 West Tigers questions, 4 Castleford Tigers questions, then 2 Toulouse questions at the end. But we kick off with, can you name 3 of the Tigers' 4 current home grounds? So on their website, they've got 4 home grounds listed. Can you name at least 3 of them?
No, I can't. I can name like at Oval.
Yep.
Then you've got, mate, horrible first start. Campbelltown Stadium.
Yep.
I don't know what it's called.
2.
2 more. I have no idea. I haven't been home in years. Nah, I'm out.
You're out? All right. So the 4 stadiums are, so Leichhardt, Campbelltown, Bank West, so where Parramatta plays most of their games. I think the Tigers take a couple games there per year usually, but it's counted as one of their home grounds, and Scully Park in Tamworth as well, where they unfortunately weren't able to play this year.
You would have never got me. I would have never got it.
Nah. Well, that's why I said 3, because I thought Bank West might have been possible, but it's okay. You got 2 of them at least. Unfortunately, you don't get the point, but that's what we call here a respectable kind of wrong guess, because you were close.
No half points then, eh?
Nah. Well, some questions, sometimes we usually hand out half points, but unfortunately in this quiz, they're all full pointers. So unfortunately, you don't get the chocolates there. But the next question is, who was the West Tigers Rookie of the Year in 2014? Now, this was the year you played for the club as well, so I figure you might know this one. If you want a hint, do you want a little hint?
I think I might know who it is. Well, I think it'd be between Mitch Moses and Luke Brooks, but I don't know if Mitch was playing then. So I'm gonna go with Brooksy.
You're correct.
Yes.
Luke Brooks, West Tigers Rookie of the Year in 2014. Also got the NRL Rookie of the Year that year as well. Or I should say Dally M Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I must have just missed out on it. So,
well, rigged. Well, we're back in business now. We're 1 from 2.
Nice.
Next question though. The Tigers have beaten the same team by 52 points twice. Can you name who? Now, this is the biggest margin the Tigers have won by in history, and they've done it twice, and it was against the same team.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think who they beat by 50 points these days. No one. So it must have been ages ago. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Unfortunately, not the Cowboys.
The Broncos?
No, it was actually the Bulldogs. So they beat them by 52 points in 2005 and 2008. But you know what? We can also call that a respectable guess because you guessed the Cowboys, who are the team, of course, the Tigers beat in the 05 grand final. So technically, if you want to get technical, you're not too far off. We're 1 from 3. Hey, we're still,
it's not looking good, is it?
No, that's right. Hey, you can still nab first place here. There's still plenty of time to go. Next question.
Okay, sweet.
What is the furthest the Tigers have gotten in an NRL season since the 2005 grand final?
Yeah, I can't remember. All I can remember is everyone making that joke about them coming 8th. So I'm gonna go with 8th. I'm gonna go with 9th. Sorry, 9th.
You're selling your old team very short here.
I know, but I can't remember. I can't remember. My footy knowledge is no good.
Alrighty. Do you want the answer or do you want one?
I'm gonna wait. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go with 6th. That's my final answer. Lock it in, Eddie.
Well, if they were to finish 6th, unfortunately, they would have gone out first or second week of the finals if they finished 6th overall. But the furthest they've made it was the preliminary final in 2010, and unfortunately, they finished 4th that year as well. So I can't give you the point, which, funnily enough, they got to the prelim in 2010, lost to the Dragons, and in 2005, the Dragons were actually the team that they beat to get into the grand final. So a bit of retribution for the Red V there. But unfortunately, again, no point. We're 1 from 4, but hey, we can still pull. You can still be tied first.
Well, I'm confident. I'm confident I can change things around here.
Alrighty. We're on to the Castleford questions now, by the way. Who will score the most tries in a season for Castleford?
The most tries in a season for Castleford.
Sorry, I've got it completely wrong here. I've also got it wrong on the screen. In a single game. My apologies.
In a single game.
I nearly sabotaged you there.
Well, I think... Well, I bombed a 5th try once, and I think people were talking about 5 being the most. And I've seen someone score 5, and that was Greg Eden. So I'm going to go with Greg Eden.
Correct, Greg Eden. We're back in the race with 2 from 5. I should also state that with these Castleford questions, these are records from the Super League era. Because if we were going back before that, I had a look at some of the records, and most of them are from like the 20s, 30s, and it's stuff that I don't think either of us would really be getting. So these are all Super League records.
Okay, no worries. We're on a run anyway.
That's it. Castleford's record Super League attendance was against who?
Record Super League attendance at Castleford?
Yeah, so sort of think about who their Super League rivals might be a bit.
Yeah.
Because it is one of those teams, I'll give you that.
Okay.
And it was early 2000s, though, so it wasn't while you were at the club. A bit earlier.
While I was at the club, there was the biggest home attendance was Leeds. So for that, I'm going to go with Leeds because I don't think much would have changed. But I could be completely wrong. But I'm going to go with Leeds.
And nothing much has changed because it is, in fact, Leeds.
Beautiful.
Alrighty, we're now 3 from 6. So, hey, we're back to a 50% record.
Yeah. We get on the podium here from here or no?
3 from 6. Well, you're on the podium anyway because you'll be added to the leaderboard. But as long as you can get 6.5, then you're in amongst the rest.
Okay, beautiful.
Who has scored the most points in a single season for Castleford?
Most points in a single season. Okay. Well, that 2017 year, I think we only lost 3 games and we made the grand final. So, that being said, I'm going to go with our goal kicker, which was Luke Gale.
Correct.
You beauty.
Luke Gale. I'm throwing you a couple of softballs here from when you're at the club and when you guys were doing really well.
Yeah.
Of which, talking of softballs, when did Castleford last win silverware?
When did Castleford last win? Well, 2017 we won league leaders, so that would be, and they've just lost the Challenge Cup, so they didn't get any silverware then. So it's 2017.
Correct, 2017. I was thinking maybe you might have forgotten or like not counted the league leaders shield and only were counting Super League or Challenge Cup titles, but you're correct.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a long, long time.
All right. So what are we on now? I think we're on. So you got the Rookie of the Year. You've got the most tries in a season, record Super League attendance. You've got 4. You got 5 now. You got all the Castleford questions right. You've gotten 5, and we are now up to the 9th question. So
Okay.
you could tie first still, and we're up to the Toulouse questions now. So your current club, the pressure's on.
Okay.
In which year did Toulouse become the first French club to reach a Challenge Cup semi-final?
Okay. I
Do you want me to give you a bit?
It was.
Do you need a hint?
What's that?
Do you need a bit of a hint? Or have you got an idea? Well, I think we might have lost Jy here for a second, possibly thinking we'll give it a moment. You still there, Jy?
Yeah.
Yep. Still got you loud and clear.
I think it's the browser has lost connection to the camera.
That's right. I can still hear you.
No worries. Yeah, I can still hear you. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with. It must have been early 2000s. So I'm gonna go. It's a tricky one. 2006, 2005, 2002. Am I close? I'll go with 2005.
You're correct.
No way.
You're correct. You are correct.
Well, we're on here.
I was gonna give you a hint and say, oh, well, it's a year that we spoke about a bit earlier, obviously with the Tigers question, but yeah, 2005. Amazing guess. And the final question.
Who's leading it? David Mead. I've got him covered.
Well, this is to tie those guys, David Mead and the Cowboys Griffin Neame. What was the club called before Toulouse Olympique? So the name change was in 2002. Before that, they were named something else.
I've got it. I know it. It's just $1 million. Do I get the $1 million here? It was the Toulouse Spaces.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Do you know why they were called the Toulouse Spaces?
No, I got no idea. No. I think they had another name as well, but it was just like the name backwards. It was, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, Toulouse Spaces because they had links to a local aerospace company. So there you go. Is there any aerospace companies in the local area you know about that the club linked to?
There's a massive expat community in the place that I live in the south of France, and it's just all aviation. So, yeah, that's where a lot of Brits come and work over here.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Jy, 7 out of 10. I'm glad to say you're now tied first in the rankings. How do you feel?
Yeah, mate, I feel really good. I'd like to thank my fans and my family back home. So, yeah, I'll await the prize in the mail.
Well, I tell you what, it was looking a bit bleak at first with the Tigers question. So,
yeah, it's been a while.
You got 1 out of 4, which was, and it was understandable because the one you got right was the Rookie of the Year for the year you played for the club.
Yeah.
But then when we got to Castleford, from the Castleford questions onwards, they were all correct. And you know what? That was a streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row I'm not sure if anyone else on the show has actually gotten 6 in a row. So you've got
Hot
the
streak.
longest.
What did I get wrong from the Tigers? The home grounds. When I was there, it was just
We might have lost Jy again.
No, there we go.
There we go.
Sorry, mate.
That's all
Wi-Fi.
good. Hey, minor inconveniences. But yeah, what were those home grounds you were talking about?
Yeah, so I think when I was there, it was just Leichhardt and Campbelltown. So since then they've changed.
Yeah.
And I've not clued onto it. So what else did I get wrong?
The team that they beat by 52 points twice.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a bit of a stab in the dark, I suppose. Like, it was going to be some team in the NRL.
Yeah. No, I just took a shot in the dark and lost. But oh well, mate, happy to be up there.
Yeah, and the last one you got wrong was, what is the furthest the Tigers have gotten in a season since the 05 NRL Grand Final? You said they finished 6th.
I started at 9. I've done them dirty there, haven't I?
Yeah, but they finished 4th and made the prelim, so you sold them a bit short there. You did do them a bit dirty, but hey, at the end of the day, you're all laughing because you're now tied first on the quiz.
Beautiful.
Yeah, well, other than that, Jy, I want to wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season. Obviously, you guys are heading into a finals campaign where hopefully for you guys, you'll be playing at home in the semi and in the promotion final. Yep. But other than that, I want to thank you for jumping on today.
No worries, mate. Thanks very much for having me. Pleasure.
No worries. And I want to thank all of you who have watched as well. Let us know in the comments how you did in the quiz.